I made many of the weapons and most of the armour that King Leoric used to outfit his knights. I even crafted a huge two-handed sword of the finest mithril for him, as well as a field crown to match. I still can't believe how he died, but it must have been some sinister force that drove him insane. Demons stole Ogden's sign, you say? That doesn't sound much like the atrocities I've heard of, or seen. Demons are concerned with ripping out your heart, not your signpost. I was there when Lazarus led us into the labyrinth. He spoke of holy retribution, but when we started fighting those hellspawn, he did not so much as lift his mace against them. He just ran deeper into the dim, endless chambers that were filled with the servants of darkness. Pippin has told you the truth. We will need fresh water badly, and soon. I've tried to clear one of the smaller wells, but it reeks of stagnant filth. It must be getting clogged at the source. I've seen no such things in my shop, but I will keep a close watch for them. Perhaps if they come this way, they won't take kindly to the fires of my forge. I admit that I too have seen these strange lights, but I have not felt pulled towards them. I'll be sure to steer clear of them, and will tell everyone that visits here to do likewise. Know nothing of this place, but you may try asking Cain. He talks about many things, and we're not surprised maybe he had some answers to your question. A bold tale indeed. My limited time beneath the cathedral leaves me poorly equipped to offer you any help with this. But, as always, you'll find Cain well versed in legends and folklore. The blade Azurath. It's legend! It was cast by the angelic weaponsmith, Synodide, and tempered within the fires of judgment. Whoever wields this weapon will find the legions of hell at his feet. If you found this blade, I would begin to truly believe that you could end the nightmare that has befallen our town. I saw what Farnham calls the Butcher, as it swathed a path through the bodies of my friends. He swung a cleaver as large as an axe, hewing limbs and cutting down brave men where they stood. I was separated from the fray by a host of small screeching demons, and somehow found the stairway leading out. I never saw that hideous beast again, but his blood-stained visage haunts me to this day. When I found Wirt, he was very near a room that sounds like the vile pit you've described. The stench of death was heavy in the air, and consumed as I was with getting the lad to safety, I did not go further than I had to. If he claims to know something of that place, I would not discount his word easily. I'm afraid that I've neither heard nor seen a place that matches your vivid description, my friend. Perhaps Cain the storyteller could be of some help. If it is actually Lacdanon that you've met, then I would advise that you aid him. I dealt with him on several occasions and found him to be honest and loyal in nature. The curse that fell upon the followers of King Leoric would fall especially hard upon him. The armour known as Valour could be what tips the scales in your favour. I'll tell you that many have looked for it, including myself. Arcane hid it well, my friend. And it'll take more than a bit of luck to unlock the secrets that have kept it concealed, these many years. Farnham speaks of a place that exists, at least in legend. Warriors would go to a place at the edge of hell to gird themselves for battle against the armies of darkness. If the stories are true, untold treasures could lie upon this island of the sunless sea. Ah, you speak of an ancient and evil weapon. Tread lightly in this area, for the legends of Shadowfang are as black as a moonless winter night. Crafted within the Hellforge, Shadowfang can rend the very soul from whoever it strikes. Ah, I do not envy you if it is in your mind to defeat the one who wields it. May light protect you, brave hero. Dark and wicked legend surrounds the one warlord of blood. Be well prepared, my friend, for he shows no mercy or quarter. A what? This is foolishness! There's no treasure buried here in Tristram. Let me see that. Look, these drawings are inaccurate. They don't match our town at all. I'd keep my mind on what lies below the cathedral, and not what lies below our topsoil. If Adria doesn't have one of these, you can bet that's a rare thing indeed. I can offer you no more help than that. But it sounds like a huge, gargantuan, swollen, bloated mushroom. Well, good hunting, I suppose. I've never seen a map of this sort before. Where'd you get it? Although I have no idea how to read this, Cain or Adria may be able to provide the answers that you seek. Greetings! It's always a pleasure to see one of my best customers. I know that you've been venturing deeper into the labyrinth, and there's a story I was told that you may find worth the time to listen to. One of the men who returned from the labyrinth told me about a mystic anvil that he came across during his escape. His description reminded me of legends I had heard in my youth about the burning Hellforge, where powerful weapons of magic are crafted. The legend had it that deep within the Hellforge rested the Anvil of Fury. This anvil contained within it the very essence of the demonic underworld. It is said that any weapon crafted upon the burning anvil is imbued with great power. If this anvil is indeed the Anvil of Fury, I may be able to make you a weapon capable of defeating even the darkest lord of hell. Find the anvil for me, and I'll get to work. Nothing yet, eh? Well, keep searching. A weapon forged upon the anvil could be your best hope, and I'm sure that I can make you one of legendary proportions. Oh, I can hardly believe it! This is the Anvil of Fury! Good work, my friend. Now, we'll show those bastards that there are no weapons in hell more deadly than those made by men. Take this, and may light protect you. Stay for a moment. I have a story you might find interesting. A caravan that was bound for the Eastern Kingdoms passed through here some time ago. It was supposedly carrying a piece of the heavens that had fallen to earth. The caravan was ambushed by cloaked riders just north of here along the roadway. I searched the wreckage for this sky rock, but it was nowhere to be found. If you should find it, I believe that I can fashion something useful from it. I'm still waiting for you to bring me that stone from the heavens. I know that I can make something powerful out of it. Let me see that. Aye, it is as I believed. Give me a moment. Here you are. I arranged pieces of the stone within a silver ring that my father left me. I hope it serves you well. I'm in luck. A caravan has stopped just outside the village and is taking supplies to the lands of the east. Certain items will bring a special price, if you can get them for me. We can both turn a nice profit if you can deliver the right goods to me. What do you say? You're just in time. The caravan is leaving tonight. Here is your cut, friend. I believe that I may have found a way to greatly improve some weapons. If you can bring me what I need, I'd be willing to try out my idea. And if it works, it's yours. I still think I can improve the right weapon. Let me just do this, and this, and this. Ah, it works! Take this back and give it a try. I'm working on a method for strengthening armour. Unfortunately, I don't have what I need just now. If you could possibly bring me what I require, the first one is yours. I still think I can strengthen the right armour. You know what you need to bring me. Good find! See if this works any better for you. If you come across any enchanted equipment, I could try to learn how it is crafted, and then use those methods for my own creations. I should probably start with something easy. I still think that I can strip the knowledge of enchantments if you bring me a certain item. Thank you, oh great and mighty customer, champion. This will take some study. Done. Keep your eyes open for a figurine made of iron. I have uncovered some old records concerning a specific type of figurine and the secrets of metal crafting that it holds. I know that the right figurine could be quite powerful. If you see what I'm looking for, get it and bring it to me straight away. Oh, the secrets of this metal are fantastic. Oh, how I could make the right item gleam with power if you deliver to me the right item so I can combine it with this metal. I could craft something worthy of the warriors of heaven. Your efforts are not in vain. It seems that all is as I had hoped. I trust you will find this useful in your battles below. Well, what can I do for you? If you're looking for a good weapon, let me show this to you. Take your basic blunt weapon, such as a mace. Works like a charm against most of those undying horrors down there, and there's nothing better to shatter skinny little skeletons. The axe? Aye, that's a good weapon. Balanced against any foe. Look how it cleaves the air, and then imagine a nice fat demon head in its path. Keep in mind, however, that it is slow to swing. But talk about dealing a heavy blow! Look at that edge, that balance. A sword in the right hands, and against the right foe, is the master of all weapons. Its keen blade finds little to hack or pierce on the undead, but against a living, breathing enemy, a sword will better slice their flesh. Your weapons and armour will show the signs of your struggles against the darkness. If you bring them to me, with a bit of work and a hot forge, I can restore them to top fighting form. While I have to practically smuggle in the metals and tools I need from caravans that skirt the edges of our damned town, that witch Adria always seems to get whatever she needs. If I knew even the smallest bit about how to harness magic as she did, I could make some truly incredible things. Oh, Gillian is a nice lass. Shame that her Gamma is in such poor health, or I would arrange to get both of them out of here on one of the trading caravans. Oh, sometimes I think that Cain talks too much. But I guess that's his calling in life. If I could bend steel as well as he can bend your ear, I could make a suit of court plate good enough for an emperor. I was with Farnham that night that Lazarus led us into the labyrinth. I never saw the Archbishop again, and I may not have survived if Farnham was not at my side. I fear that the attack left his soul as crippled as, well, another did my leg. I cannot fight this battle for him now. But, what if I could? A good man who puts the needs of others above his own. You won't find anyone left in Tristram, or anyone else for that matter, who has a bad thing to say about the healer. The priest, Tremaine, he's a solitary fellow who has no time for most of us. He seems to prefer the company of Pepin or Cain, and that's fine by me. I respect his passion and his commitment to his order, but I've no time for his prattling. That lad is going to get himself into serious trouble. Or I guess I should say, again. I've tried to interest him in working here and learning an honest trade, but he prefers the high profits of dealing in goods of dubious origin. I cannot hold that against him after what happened to him, but I do wish he would at least be careful. The innkeeper has little business and no real way of turning a profit. He manages to make ends meet by providing food and lodging for those who occasionally drift through the village, but they're as likely to sneak off into the night as they are to pay him. If it weren't for the stores of grains and dried meats he kept in his cellar, why, most of us would have starved during that first year when the entire countryside was overrun by demons.